Alright, what's going on, boys? So this video is going to be another backtesting video. I'm going to be doing gold on the 5-minute time frame, just in our time zone that we're trading, which for me is 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm waking up at 3 a.m. to trade London session. We're going to be doing April today, so we're going to do 1 month of gold, and I don't know what to expect. If it's like absolutely horrible and there's no trades, then I probably just won't post this video. But it's half decent. If it's half decent and if it's worth posting, then I'll post it. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull up the charts here. Most of you guys know what I trade. I should just make a video later on going over the LSD model that I trade. But as of right now, this video is just gonna be a strict back testing video. We'll be going day by day. We'll see where we get. I'll pull up the charts here. All right, so here we are on gold. We're 2025, we're doing April. And I have this indicator on right here that's showing when our time frame actually opens up, when to start trading. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to go over here. I already did a backtesting video before, so pretty self-explanatory. I'm just gonna be going through day by day here, pretty much just like this till we get to the end of April, and we'll add up what we get, and then I note everything down, of course, but I'm not going to be noting it down in this video just because it's going to take a very long time. Me constantly going back and forth and noting everything down. So, yeah, I'll fast forward till we find a trade here. Okay, so there is a demand zone here. There's multiple demand zones. We have this level of liquidity. We have a demand zone right here with this level of liquidity right here. Price took out its own high right here. Price actually took out this high as well. Price came down. The only problem with this is realistically, it's not a valid, would never be a valid flip entry unless it was like a new 1 hour candle and we came down and filled this entire box here and then flipped up. Right now, that candle close, we wouldn't be entering. It's way too big to even get an entry off. Your stop loss is the whole way down here. To target a strict 1 to 4, which is ideal, and which is what we're testing right now, it just kind of would be impossible. So, unfortunately, you could say, oh, this retracement, we entered. I'm not going to do that for the back testing sake of it, but it does look like we actually continued bullish pretty well there. So yeah, that's it so far. 10th, we're on the 10th now. There has been nothing so far. Well, just was gonna stop recording, but it looks like we do have a trade here. I was literally gonna keep going until we found a trade, but I was like, wait a second. There's one right here. Okay, so we have valid level of liquidity right here. We have we're just using this upper wick. We have 2 bullish candles. Price did come out, give a valid fake out, and then price came up, valid bearish close. We've had bearish structure here to the left consistently right here, taking out lows. Our entry candle would be right here. Stop loss would be right above the wick. And if we're targeting strict 1 to 4, we'll see what we get. Straight to TP. That's crazy. Okay, so yep, there's that position. There's really not too much to go over. With our TP rules, 403 pips. Yeah, we'd literally be targeting a 1.5. So our initial targeting would be literally right here, which is just kind of pathetic. Like these rules on gold definitely need a lot of work. NAS, we didn't really have rules, but gold specifically, since we do have rules, and me personally, I feel like they're so bad. I can't wait to get this data at the end and see what we're working with here. But yeah, to go over this trade, trend was definitely bullish for sure. We were trending bullish, and then we started getting up top here where we were just kind of moving consistently sideways. There was really no clear trend. And then recently we were taking out lows, taking out more lows, and then price came up, swept that valid level of liquidity, took that short position, and then continued down to the downside. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that trade. Again, more biased towards buys on gold, but we said the same thing about NAS. and it turns out short positions actually perform just as good as long positions. So we're going to be doing the same thing on gold here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this position. I'll note this one down at the end, and yeah, I'll update you guys whenever we get another trade here. Okay, we do have a valid demand here. Liquidity isn't the best, but we are trending bullish very hard, and we have a very nice reaction here. Here's our demand zone. We have valid level of liquidity here with multiple wicks to the downside. Looks like volume was definitely pretty low right in this area. We were just kind of barely pushing up, but price did sweep down super hard, swept all these orders under this level of liquidity, and so far we're getting a very nice reaction on this demand zone here. So we're gonna see if we get a valid entry. 355, I believe. So if this next candle flips bullish, we would be taking a hourly flip entry here. So we'll see what we get. And okay, well, we're gonna break a candle entry instead. So there's two entries, multiple entries actually you could take. This is a new 1 hour candle. You could wait for this bottom wick to come in, and when it flips bullish, you could take it. You could, with this wick already taking up the entire amount of the zone, you could definitely be taking a break of candle entry, which is what I would be doing right here regardless. I'd either be taking this or an hourly flip entry if we went in and tapped the zone, but we don't have a bottomly wick at all. So it would be a break of candle entry. Your stop loss would be under this wick, which is pretty wide, but it's doable. And then your safest entry would be just a strict candle close. But if you were going for a break of candle entry right there, targeting a strict 1 to 4, I think our rule says a 1 to 1.5. So this is going to be interesting how this plays out here. And 1 to 4 hit again. That's actually crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I cannot wait to test 2024 and 2025 and add this difference, because just between those two trades is a difference of like, yeah, I don't even know, a difference of like 5-6%, just targeting 1 to 4s instead of following these rules right here, which is insane. But yeah, to go over this trade a little bit deeper, price is trending bullish. It's gold, it's normally trending bullish. We have a valid level of demand here. I don't think there's even a demand any lower than this. No, this is the lowest level of demand. Now, yes, it's tapped, but it's okay if it's the bullish candles that's leaving the zone. So these are okay. It'd be totally different if we came up here and then tapped and then continued. These are just bottom wicks coming in as price is leaving, like with bullish momentum. And then price came up here, made our 2 candle level of liquidity. Price came down super hard, swept the level of liquidity. This wick rejected this entire demand zone. Then a new 1 hour candle, break a candle entry is fine. Hourly flip would be fine if we had a bottom wick. Candle close would even be fine because it would still hit a 1 to 4. So all entries would have hit a 1 to 4 on this trade. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to go over on this trade. I'll note this one down. So what do we have? 2 trades so far, I believe, in April that won. So yeah, I'll update you guys as soon as I get another trade here. So we have a demand right here, but we got an entry signal too. It's definitely a tough one because it's not looking bullish at all. Taking out lows to the left here. The only thing that's keeping this in is just because it's a gold and NAS. It's the only 2 positions, or only 2 pairs I'd be taking buys with this bearish type of structure. Forex pairs, never be taking this. But this one specifically, I'm probably going to be staying out of this just because it's just doesn't really look the cleanest. We're not, yeah, we're not really trending bullish at all. It's just straight bear structure. So I'm gonna let this one go. We'll see if it would have won or not. Might have kept you in right there. I think it just lost. Yeah, that would have lost definitely. 1 to 4 would have been probably somewhere up in there. We do have a supply zone right here, so we'll see what we get here. Okay, we got a valid entry right there off of supply zone. Right there would be your entry candle. That would be your stop loss. Be targeting 1.4, which seems massive. But we'll see what we can get here. Wow. Wow. I promise you guys, I did not know this was gonna literally tap by the pip. What? It literally tapped by the pip and reversed. That's insane. That's actually insane. There has to be like a key level. No, it's mostly down here. There's nothing like major that's right there that caused it to reverse like that. That is insane. Yeah, that's just straight off the candle close. I'm just using the magnet tool. Stop loss is right at the... Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, stop loss is right pretty much at this wick. Yeah, that's insane. That's actually crazy. I keep messing with it, making sure I have it right, but it literally is. That's insane. Well, I'll note that one down. Yeah, again, this was definitely a valid position to take. You could take this one, and I might include this in the results as well, just because I'm doing it as an all-around thing. Obviously, like, if there's a trade, like I like to include here and there some trades that I don't know how to explain it. Like, maybe I would take in live markets just so the P&L at the end of backtesting is actually going to reflect towards something that's more accurate in live markets, if that makes sense. Because live markets, you are going to maybe take a couple trades that you wouldn't take in backtesting, right? And I like to pretty much make sure that my backtesting is as close to live markets as possible. So I might note this one down because it is valid. It's a valid demand. It's just personally, I don't know if I'd take this one. Definitely. But yeah, the short position, 100%. That's crazy. It literally tapped right by the pip. That's insane. But we're getting near the end of April right now. We're gonna be getting on this last week, and I'll update you guys once I find a trade. All right, boys. So we have another supply. I literally just got done talking. I feel like I did this before already. Trend here. Definitely bearish for sure. I would have liked to see us take out this low right here, but we're failing to take out any of these internal highs right here. Price is consistently taking out lows to the left, this low, this low, this low. Price has this level of liquidity right here. Price shot up, swept it. This level of liquidity right here. I know it's very small to see. This level of liquidity did not take out its own low, but that's okay just because we have this level of liquidity where price did take out its own low. So nice rejecting candle right there. So we'll see what we get. Okay, another rejecting candle. Break a candle would be okay. Yep, break a candle would be valid. I was gonna say we'll just put a candle close for the sake of back testing. I believe, yeah, we have a new 1 hour candle coming in 2 candles. So we'll see how that performs. 364. So again, our rules definitely need to work. That's actually insane. I think recently, well, no, because this is in April, the pip amount had to have changed because I know these rules weren't that bad, but 1 to 5 again, is what our rules are saying. We're gonna see if we can get a 1 to 4 here. And we did, another 1 to 4 secured. That's crazy. So we have, yeah, that's what, 3 trades now. I think that We hit 1 to 4s. Yeah, what is that? That's like 2 or 3 trades that like our 1 to 4s hit and our TP rules, like our TP rules hit, but I'm saying our 1 to 4s hit as well. All right, we just got to the end of April. Right there's May 1st. So we're gonna go back through and add up everything that we took. Of course, in my notes, I'm actually gonna add specifics of like if our TP rules hit, if strict 1 to 3s hit, all of that stuff. So of course it's gonna be, you know, a lot different. I think this was the first one I was talking about that we would have never actually got an entry on. And then this right here was our actual first good position. Price was taking out lows to the left. Strict candle close here, so this is 4% added. And I think normally would be 1.1 to 1.5% with our rules. So, and then this is second position. Another 1 to 4 locked in. Break candle entry off that new 1 hour candle. So that is 8% locked in. And then our next trade, I'll count this for sure. We have valid level liquidity. Again, Forex pair, I'd never take this. For the sake of back testing and the results, we'll include this one for sure. We'll include this as obviously a loss. Our TP rules would have hit. I'm pretty sure anything would have hit with our TP rules targeting 1 to 1.5. But yeah, this one lost, so we'll count that one as a loss. So we're at 7%, and then this one was a win. So count this one as a win, 4%. And again, this is something I learned, especially in the last few months, is how important it is to, like, if you're targeting something, target it on TradingView and not through your spreads on your actual account, because something like this, where it literally gets stopped out by a pip and reverses, does not feel good when you try and be a little greedy and target a little bit lower on your TP just so you can match that 4% on your actual live account with spreads. It's not worth it at all. Then we have this position. This is a totally valid position take. We were taking shorts. Did we take that low? No, we did not take that low. Price was kind of, didn't really have any clear direction, to be honest. And recently we were just taking out all these lows to the left. And then internally, price went a little bullish. And then again, we just started taking out all these lows. We took out this low, this low, this low to the left. And then price came up, swept this internal level of liquidity that we made. And we had a valid bearish candle close. Ran for another 4%. So that is now 15%. For this month, which is crazy. For 28th, and I think that is the last trade. Yeah, there was this one. Did I go over this one? I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I went over this one or not. There was a valid short position here. I really can't remember if I went over it, but you would never be able to get an entry off this realistically. Break a candle here, 9 chances out of 10 I wouldn't be entering just because it's not a new 1 hour candle. There's really no reason to enter break of candle here. I would have been definitely waiting for a candle close, and with it being the whole way down there, you'd never really get an entry regardless. So just kind of scratch that position, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So yeah, I'm gonna note everything down. Again, 15% on our results right there. And yeah, you guys literally showed you every single trade I took. I think we only had 1 loss, which is like crazy. I seen some, I believe it was the 10th, which I'll shortly go over these trades. The 10th, I saw there was some short positions, but you never take them just because gold was trending so bullish. Yeah, like this one right here. This is why trend also does matter. You have this. So internally, if you're looking right now, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're bearish. Price took out its low. We have valid level liquidity. Price came up. Valid entry signal. Well, if you're just looking like this, why would we ever be taking a short position in this? We would never be taking a short position in this at all. Gold is bullish as is. To even take a short position, plus taking a short position in a bullish environment, like when it's actually trending bullish, is definitely not good, not smart. And I think there was another one up here as well. yeah, there's another valid supply right here. Price reacted from it, and again, it just lost because we're bullish. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm gonna definitely be doing more of these. My main goal right now is I'm gonna finish 2025 gold, then I'm gonna go back and do 2024. I figured I'll switch it up this time, do 2025 first. But yeah, I'll finish this. I'll probably post this video, and then when I get some insights on this, that video is gonna be very, very good to show the difference between our TP rules and targeting strict risk rewards. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Recording these backtesting sessions does actually take a minute, let alone doing the actual data videos of all of the data I get. So yeah, hope you guys really enjoy it, and that's pretty much it for this one. So I will see you boys on the next one. Peace.